What's up, people? Happy Monday. Hope all you had a wonderful Christmas weekend. Um, I hope all you have got all the gifts that you wanted. Christmas was a fun time. I'm looking forward to this weekend, New Year's. I can't wait for a new year. The reason being, I hope that 2016, in terms of life and how the world has been lately, I hope that it gets better in 2016 and for years to come. I hope so. But I'm not holding my breath, but I just hope so. Anyway, before I get started with today's episode, let me just say, um, I was shocked on my previous video, the Christmas video, how many people said they would live in Sonny's house. I was shocked. I could have sworn the houses I thought everybody was gonna say was Quartermain and Alexis and Julian. I was so shocked at how many people said Sonny's house. I said, wow. I actually do like Sonny's house. I don't know what it is about that particular house that I like the most. I just like it. I like the house. I like the layout. But I'm the type of person, I like a lot of space. And that's what I love about the Quartermain mansion. It's so huge. But I do love Alexis and Julian's house. It's so comfortable, cozy, that little fireplace, the little white couch. I don't do white couches. Like I don't even wear white shirts. I don't because when I was younger, anytime I wear a white shirt, it always got dirty. I wouldn't even touch the damn thing and I would see a spot on it. I hate it. I hate it. I can't do it. No. If I had a white couch, trust me, you would not even be allowed in my living room. Sorry. Nobody would even be allowed in there. I'm just saying. Because I have seen rich people houses where they have like a white room, white walls, white couch, white carpet, everything just white, and nobody's allowed in there. And it's so funny. Like I've seen it in so many celebrity homes. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, enough of that. Um, Today's episode was pretty good. Elizabeth, let me just talk about her to get that bitch out the way. She is fake as the driven snow. Like she's just fake. I'm sorry. She really is. Her going to Nicholas begging him to change his story, begging Hayden to change her story. It's for selfish reasons and it's obvious. She's not doing this for her son. She's not doing this for anybody. She's doing this for her. Because the way I see it, if Nicholas changes his story and keeps Jason out of jail, she can run to Jason and tell him, well, I'm the one who kept you out of jail by going to Nicholas. Basically, she's trying to win brownie points so that way he'll forgive her, take her back. It's, it's just another tactic by her to get him back. That's all it is. It's all for selfish gain. That's all that bitch care about is herself. That's it. That's all she cares about. What I was shocked by was the fact when she bumped into Robin at the hospital and she told Robin everything she did. Robin was a little upset, but she quickly forgave her, hugged her, and I said, "Okay." And what I found hilarious was Elizabeth had no shame in what she did. She admitted out loud that if she could do it all over again, she would do the same damn thing all over again. Keep him to herself without anybody knowing he was Jason. She admitted it. But I bet you if Jason was in her face right now, she would tell a whole different story. She'd tell him how she wished that she could change things. She wished that she would have said something to him sooner, said something to people sooner about who he really was. She's a liar. She's a fraudulent bitch. She is fraud. Her personality is flawed. Like her personality is as worse as her hairdo. It really is. I mean, I'm just saying it really is. Just a basic fraudulent bitch is all she ever will be. A conniving, manipulative whore. And I'm glad Hayden called her out for it. She told Nicholas she's nothing but a manipulative witch, and that's all she is. She'll manipulate anybody, including her own damn kids, to get what she wants. And that's pathetic. So for her, she's so hypocritical because for years she blasted people like Carly, blasted Helena Cassadine for all the same shit that she does. She always tried to act like little Miss Goody Two Shoes. And I was so shocked that Robin forgave her. But on the one hand, I can understand why Robin did. Because it's Robin's personality. Robin is very soft hearted. when it comes to some people, especially some she considered her friends. She's very soft hearted. She can forgive at the drop of a dime. Maybe except for people like Lisa Niles, but she can forgive at the drop of a dime. But anyway, I love the scene with her and Mac. What I'm so pissed at is that Mac and Robert didn't get to share a scene together. I haven't seen the two of them together in a while. Um, but it was good that he got to see Robin. And I love that Mac and Anna are working together to bring down Paul. So they figured out that Sloane is dead and Paul has had his hand in this. He had something to do with it. And they figured that it must have been a setup from the beginning. Her shooting Carlos 4 times, it had to be a setup from the get go, orchestrated by Sloane. It was all a setup so he could manipulate Anna. And now Paul is in on it. So they figured it out pretty quickly, but proving it is going to be a bitch. But I love the fact that they're back in action. I wish Robert was in on this, but you know what? I'll take Mac and Anna any day of the week. That's good action and it's old school. I love it, and it's fun because the writers are smartening Anna back up. Because during RC's tenure, he's dumbed her down, made her stupid, and that was not Anna. Anna was always smart. She didn't take this long to catch on to things, to put the pieces together. It never took her this damn long. She put them together rather quickly. All you had to do was set the scene, and she had put that shit together ASAP. She'll break shit down like a fraction. I'm telling you, that's how good she is. And I love that she got Mac on her. She got Mac on her side. I really do. It's good to see the two of them back together again. Mac, I mean, I felt he's a great talent on the show, and I'm glad that they're putting him to good use. Um, It was kind of awkward when Sam walked into Patrick's house and saw him and Robin, but I love that Robin, she greeted her graciously. See, that goes to show. I'm surprised that Robin and Elizabeth are friends because it's the typical thing of class versus trash. And Robin is clearly class, and Elizabeth will forever be trash. It's just obvious. So she let them talk. Patrick told her about the whole Jerry Jack situation. And I love that him and Sam shared their final goodbyes. There's no open ended situation with the two of them. They said what they had to say. There's no regrets. They don't regret the time that they spent together. They're actually happy that they got to spend that amount of time with each other. And they loved that little family that they had. They loved it and I loved it. But I think they're better off right now apart to be with the people that they were meant to be with. Well, at least in Patrick's case, for the time being. So it was a good scene. I loved it. I wish that she could have shared a final goodbye with Emma. To put her mind at ease. Even though Emma's in heaven right now because she got her mother back, and her parents are practically back together. So that's good. Everybody got their Christmas wish, maybe except Sam, but hers is in due time. Um, the Michael and Sabrina situation. I think Michael should forgive her. I get why Michael's upset. He has every right to be upset. But at some point, I mean, if you can forgive Sonny and Carly for all of their misdeeds, and mind you, they had a big one. I mean, the fact that Sonny killed your biological father, Carly, your mother covered it up for months, and your brother lied about it, your ex girlfriend lied about it. You forgave all these people for such a huge lie. The least you could do is forgive Sabrina. But the fact that Sabrina's still lying about Carlos being alive, I mean, if that came out, I'm pretty sure Michael would still be pissed about that too. That's why I said she needs to get all her lies out. And that's just one more lie that she needs to tell him. So, it was good that they talked, but I guess Michael's still going to be stubborn about this. But he did give her the gift that he bought for the baby. And she told him that she was going to move out of the mansion or whatever, out of the Quartermain mansion. So that way he don't have to hide out at Sonny's to avoid her. Um, I hope in the end both of them get back together. I do hope so. I hope that she can be more honest with him, and I hope that he can forgive her and he can trust her again. Because once you lose trust with a person, it's hard to get it back. So I hope that all is well between the two of them. So apparently Nicholas and Hayden are still plotting. He's going to use this thing to his advantage. probably to blackmail Jason or use him as a pawn. Probably Nicholas is a bastard. He's showing his true Cassadine side. I'm pretty sure Helena's smiling down from heaven, quote unquote. I'm telling you, that bitch ain't dead. I know she not. She not dead. Evil never dies. Or the hell, they take a long time to die. Anyway, Jason and Spinelli, I love the scene between them today. It was a good scene. What I found funny was that Jason told him never again to call him Stone Cold. I'm kind of gonna miss that name, but you know, it's a new era, it's a new time. Um, and he's not the same Jason that he once was, so you gotta, remember that. Not everything is gonna be the same. But I love the chat that they had, and Spinelli did admit that he's super pissed at Elizabeth for lying. Um, so anyway, when he was on the bridge by himself, he bumped into Robin. So I can't wait to see that scene tomorrow. That should be very interesting. Um, Tracy and Paul. She had his motherfucking bags packed. I was sitting there and I was laughing my ass off. She had his bags at the door. She had his shit packed in the living room. I said, go ahead, Tracy. But she admitted to him, though, like she told him she was the fool for letting her guard down. Because that's something she wouldn't do. She let her guard down with him. And that's where she made the mistake. But, because she had that rocky year with Luke, it's been one hell of a year with him. So, after he left, she let her guard down. But she felt that Paul led her on. And in a way, he kind of did after they kissed. But before then, he never led her on because he never told her that he loved her. He never told her that they were back together. But in her mind, and she kind of thought that, after a couple of sexcapades between the two of them and a couple of kisses that they shared, she thought that they might have been rekindling an old flame. But I think the least he could have did was told her about him and Ava. I can understand why he didn't because of his illegal affairs. But to kind of lead her to believe that the two of you were rekindling that old flame after 20 years, that was his fault, partially. But it was kind of her fault for reading into that whole thing. You know what I mean? She shouldn't have never read into it the way she did. But she did. So, you know, she says she was unbothered by it, even though I know deep down she's a little hurt by it and, of course, angry. Um, but she told him that for the time being, she's not going to reveal him sleeping with Ava to the public due to the fact that she doesn't want to come off as an idiot to the public and she doesn't want the public embarrassment of feeling like she got duped. So, she decided to keep his secret for now. But she said one day she will pay his ass back, and I can't wait to see it. Vengeance is a dish best served cold, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna serve it up ice cold. Um, but Paul kept telling her he wanted to be just friends, and well, you can be friends all you want, but I doubt that's gonna happen with her. Um, so anyway, it was a pretty all in all. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining for the most part, except for the Elizabeth part. I don't like that bitch. Um, and my offer to give her an all expense paid trip to Shady Brook is still on the table. Seriously, it's still on the table. But Rebecca Hurst, I mean, she plays this character so well. She is a good actress because she plays it so well. It's like you're supposed to hate her, and she plays it off lovely. You don't find too many actresses that can do that. But she's very good at what she does. But anyway, I hope all you have a great day. I'll see all you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. I can't wait for. Are they having a New Year's Eve party on this show this year like they always do? I hope they do. Anyway, I'll see all you later. Have a great day.